Okay, this is the Siskiyou County Courthouse in downtown Eureka, California, which is 4 hours north of Sacramento. And so since they killed this Hmong father or brother in June 28th, today is the 6th, I think 16 or 17 days now. No, 16 days now. They have not let the Chito Kenumbe now. Let you kid the Niamongachi, they just know it's a Hmong man. And so Tito, this brother Zerg, you know, is very courageous. He said he was going to call out the bullshit in that community and the injustice. How unfair they are by not by killing the excessive force that they used to kill this Hmong man. And not only that, in the last few years, there's been a lot of racial tension between Hmong residents of that county and the county government. So for example, the Hmong people have only make up 2% of the people there who grow, who are growers of cannabis. In those heavily Hmong farming areas, water has been cut off. The Hmong families do not have water supply for basic needs like shower and cooking. So how do you know? It's just the Hmong people and not your other white neighbors. Like we drive down the street and we see our white neighbors have water for their lawn and their swimming pools, but we don't even have water to shower. Right. So this is, so right now there's investigation into systemic racism. And I think there's a political term called redlining where they are limiting purposely resources to Hmong families and farmers in that area. So these are some of the reasons, a few of the reasons why my brother Zerg here has been going on a hunger strike at the county courthouse for the last 8 days now, 9 days. And so I know that his energy is getting weaker. YouTube, internet, social, Facebook. Zerg, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
So I have got a lot of calls and I know you've been meeting with us yesterday too. I didn't want to make the big announcement without you here. And so, yeah, so I wanted you to be here. And then we have another guest that's coming on, but Zerg, so I told everyone at home, Zerg, that we've been trying to get you to eat because your health is of a concern. Because man, you're way too smart and way too bright. You're too valuable to the movement for justice. But this guy's tough, man. He said, no, I'm gonna do this. I'm on a mission. And so I'm not going to tell him what he can or cannot do. I just have to trust him. My little brother knows in his heart the journey that he needs to take. So I told him, Zerg, I'm going to come and join you. So this is the announcement. Nick, I got so many calls that why don't you get down there and participate? So I want to announce to you guys that Zerg, myself, and a team of local people and national volunteers, we met very late last night. A Zoom call every day. We've been emailing, texting, messaging, and Zoom calling. And so tonight, we are announced that Saturday, this is the big announcement, Saturday, July 17th, we will organize a peace rally for justice at the county courthouse, right where Zerg is right now, okay? We are gonna be there. We are going to have speakers from around the country arrive. We are going to have activists show up. We are going to have some special guests that come and speak. So the press release just got finished. I will put that in the comments. I need everyone at home to get hands on deck. Saturday, 12 o'clock at noon, Pacific time up. We need you to be at the courthouse by 10 o'clock. But 12 o'clock, the speeches will start. If you live in the California, Sacramento area, wake up early and drive up to Eureka, downtown. You cannot miss us. There'll be bunch of
Wairika, not Eureka, Wairika.
Wairika na. Sa Chinese, oh, me too, kaka, kumu Wairika, kumu, why not? Chiyo to you na, yeah.
Yeah.
You cannot miss it. Look, John, me na, ne tona ke, ne po, ne, just look for all the Toyota Acuras and the Toyota Tundra trucks and the the Honda Civics. Yeah. You cannot miss us, okay? So come join us. This is a peace rally. It's happening from 12 to 2, but we will be there early. We are going to march around the courthouse. It's showing solidarity. This is this is also a peace rally, but it's a visual for our Hmong brother who was killed by law enforcement in that county. We will march for peace. We will march for cultural understanding, and we will honor the life of our Hmong brother who is a husband, a father, someone's son, and someone's cousin who died. And that day, we are not going to announce his name. We will let the sheriff do that because that is the sheriff's job. The sheriff killed our Hmong brother. Well, his deputies did. And he reported that a Hmong man died, and that was it. But it is up to the sheriff, and we will let him do diligence and fulfill his duty to announce who that day his law enforcement killed. It has been 16 days, Sheriff LaRue, and it is your job, and you need to do better as a public official to release the name of the person who your officers took his life. All right. And so we're going to come into that town, and we are a peaceful, loving people. We are not there to cause any violence or trouble, but we are there to show that we are a peaceful, loving people, and we want peace. We want justice. We are a proud Hmong American community. We are going to show up in Siskiyou County, and this event is a way for us to build partnership and cultural friendships with the community there. For those family members, those people in Siskiyou County, if you do not know Hmong people, we still want you to come out. This is a chance for you to learn about our story as refugees, as new Americans, as why we came to this country in search of a better life. We are not here to take away your tax dollars or to steal your jobs or to steal your country, but we came here legally, and we came here to help build America and make it a better country, because you do not even understand half of our journey, what we went through to get here. We have run from the jungles of Laos. We have run through the refugee camps across the Mekong River, and we're tired of running, and we don't have energy to run to another town.
Tudor, let me add to that, okay?
Yeah.
I've had a lot of the local Caucasian people come up to me, and they whisper to me, this town was dead before we came here. 90% of it was us who developed it. It was us who brought it back to life. And they know that, and they appreciate that, but there just hasn't been any dialogue. And I think that this rally will finally give the entire community's dialogue. So exactly what you're saying is just on point. So this event is not a Hmong community versus Mika community or the Hmong versus the county. This is a multicultural event. We invite people from all walks of faith, all faith and all culture to come join us, because we will be talking about the basic things and the ideals that make us a great country as Americans. We want to hold hands with our Black brothers and sisters. We want to hold hands with our white brothers and sisters, our Latino brothers and sisters, and the Native brothers and sisters who even first settled in this land. And we want to say, we're here to stay, and we are going to learn from each other and respect each other. We're not asking you to like us, but we are asking you to at least see us as human beings, as people, as your neighbors. And so we invite all cultural partnerships. We will, if you go to a certain church, we invite you to invite your church members to come. Invite your non-Hmong friends, your co-workers, your colleagues, come. We are gonna have a special treat for you as well too. We will educate you about why we decided our families decided to come to Siskiyou and call this our home and build a life here. We will share with you the beautiful things about our culture. We will call you our friend, all right? And not only that, we're gonna ask you to sign a petition
and to help us fight for justice so that we can find out what happened on that highway